Now confirmed, Princess Leonor says yes at royal proposal in Copenhagen. Copenhagen was quiet. The royal visit was supposed to be routine. But then, in the middle of the Danish capital, history was made. Princess Leonor said yes. The future Queen of Spain has accepted a royal proposal, and Europe is buzzing. Crowds outside Amalienborg Palace erupted when the news broke. Social media lit up with shock, celebration, and speculation. This was not just a state visit. It was the beginning of a new royal love story written in real time. The proposal was reportedly intimate, private, and deeply emotional. According to sources close to both royal houses, the moment took place after an evening gala attended by Denmark's Queen Margrethe and Crown Prince Frederik. Leonor and her suitor stepped away from the glittering crowd, out into the palace gardens, where the words that will shape Europe's royal future were spoken. Witnesses describe the moment as cinematic: the moonlit courtyard, the hush of the Danish night, the stunned but radiant look on Leonor's face as she accepted. When she returned to the hall, those in attendance noticed her wearing a new ring, subtle but unmistakable. This proposal is more than a love story. It is a political event, a dynastic decision, a signal to Spain, Denmark, and the world that the future of two royal houses may now be linked forever. But how did we get here? Let's rewind. Princess Leonor has spent the last several months navigating a careful balance of royal duty and personal growth. After her military training and her highly praised public speeches, she has earned admiration as a serious, capable heir to the Spanish throne. But behind the scenes, she was falling in love, and very few knew. Reports suggest that the relationship began quietly during a royal gathering last year, when Leonor and her now fiancé first met. Insiders say they connected instantly over shared values, service, education, and the heavy responsibilities they each carry as future leaders. Over the months that followed, their bond deepened, despite the challenges of distance, duty, and constant public scrutiny. The Spanish royal family, known for their caution, reportedly took months to approve the match. King Felipe is said to have met privately with his daughter's suitor before granting his blessing. Queen Letizia, who has always been protective of Leonor's privacy, is rumored to have played a key role in supporting her daughter's choice, insisting that Leonor should be allowed to marry for love, just as she herself once did. Not everyone is celebrating. Critics are already raising questions. Will this engagement distract from Leonor's constitutional duties? How will Spain's political parties react to the idea of a foreign-born consort? Will this strengthen or complicate the monarchy's place in modern Spanish society? But for millions of royal watchers, this is a moment of joy. In Madrid, flags are already being hung in the streets. Crowds have begun gathering near Zarzuela Palace, chanting Leonor's name, celebrating the prospect of a royal wedding that could rival the great spectacles of the past. The Danish royal family, too, is reportedly overjoyed. Queen Margrethe is said to be personally fond of Leonor, having watched her grow into her role over the years. A joint statement from both royal houses is expected soon, confirming the engagement and outlining the next steps. Speculation about the wedding has already begun. Will it take place in Madrid's Almudena Cathedral, following tradition? Or will the ceremony be held in Denmark as a gesture of unity between the two nations? What will Leonor's dress look like? Who will be invited from Europe's royal circles? And perhaps most intriguingly, what role will her sister, Infanta Sofia, play in the ceremony? Each of these questions builds the anticipation, drawing Spain and the world closer to what promises to be one of the most significant royal weddings of the century. But beyond the glittering ceremony, there is a deeper story here, one about courage. Princess Leonor has chosen not just a partner but a path. A path that may challenge expectations, that may face criticism, but that reflects the kind of monarch she is destined to be: human, modern, and unafraid to follow her heart. This is what makes this moment so powerful. For centuries, royal marriages were matters of politics, not love. But today, in Copenhagen, a future queen chose love, and in doing so, may have changed the monarchy forever. As we wait for the official photographs and the formal announcement, the world can only imagine what comes next. Will Leonor and her fiancé appear together publicly for the first time before returning to Spain? Will we see an engagement portrait that captures their personalities, their vision for the future, their hope for what lies ahead? For now, all we have is the image of that moonlit courtyard, the young princess saying yes, and the ripple it has sent through every palace, parliament, and public square across Europe. This is not the end of the story, it is the beginning. In the coming weeks, the preparations will begin, the guest list will grow, the speculation will intensify. And when the day finally comes that Princess Leonor walks down the aisle, she will not just be walking toward her future husband, she will be walking toward history. Spain is watching. Denmark is watching. The world is watching. And for one shining moment in Copenhagen, the future Queen of Spain reminded us that even under the crown, the heart still speaks.